live from the city of Long Beach Ice Arena in Nassau County, New York. We welcome you to this special presentation of the New York Islanders High School Hockey League playoffs on LI Sports Network. Tonight we bring you a semifinal clash between the undefeated Merrick Bellmore Merrick Bulldogs and the Long Beach Marines. Hi everyone, Mike Kolandrick here, ready to bring you the action, and this should be an exhilarating contest for one reason. The last time these two teams left off the regular season, tying in an ultimate showdown last Sunday, 2-2 in overtime. That saw a lot of great plays and tremendous goaltending from both teams. Most notably, Bellmore Merrick's Chris Giglio, who was just absolutely phenomenal, and there he is, leading the team in white on the ice for warm-ups. Bellmore Merrick finished the season undefeated, 15-0-1, and now making their entrance to a raucous ovation as the Long Beach Marines, wearing their intimidating black jerseys, and even though they are the away team for tonight, as by clear evidence with a bench that says the away team, it does feel like a home game for them, and it shouldn't be a surprise considering this is their home arena. And there will be a lot of names to look forward to tonight in this context. Long Beach's high-scoring star, Patrick Michow. But how will Bellmore Merrick play without one of their perennial forces in Brian Friedman, who's missing in action for tonight? A lot of questions will be answered, but one thing's for sure is that we're going to have an awesome hockey game right here on this Friday. It's Friday of February 11th, 2022. I'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, at Puck Drop. The head coaches have made their last-minute strategies for these first 15 minutes of play. Chris Giglio gets the starting rights over Michael Sikora for tonight against the Long Beach Marines. And speaking of the Marines, starting for them is the ever so skillful Aaron Corbett. As the next chapter of this heated rivalry begins. And it starts with Long Beach having possession as it's tossed ahead, and Nyland gets the quick shot off, but it was stopped carefully right there by Giglio. Bellmore Merrick 15-0-1, trying to continue their offensive dominance as we saw on Tuesday nights when they absolutely pounded on Valley Stream by a final of 14-5. As this one misses the target right there. At the point, there's Keith Presti, Westchester Express product, almost getting that one to go right there with help in front by Jesse Bowden. Long Beach Marines sauce this one back towards Giglio, and now Keith Presti will take off with speed before feeding it ahead, but couldn't be pushed in fully, but now it does. Patrick Michow on the ice for the Marines. An ultimate threat for anyone that stands in his way. Michow left down low, but he sends it back to the point as the Marines try to work their way to the first goal of the night. Michow gets a hold of it, looks for a man open. He dumps it back to the point. Pelicane had trouble handling the feed as he was being hounded right there by Oginski. Evan Oginski coming off a big performance against Valley Stream. As here's an early chance right there from the stick of number 6, Jake Braglia, and misses the net. Oginski trying to get it back onto the stick of Braglia as we're seeing a different Bellmore Merrick squad tonight on the ice. As one name we mentioned at the top of our broadcast that is MIA is the top goal getter, Ryan Friedman. Line changes commencing for the Marines as the Bulldogs try to get back in the zone. 2 players going down right there, but play continues. 5 aside. This one is tossed carefully in the glove hand of Giglio, who makes the stop. The PAL Junior Islanders goaltender was absolutely stellar in that last Sunday for his high school. And he's looking for that same type of performance tonight, and there's a mad scramble in front, and Giglio gets on top of it quickly. Long Beach making their presence felt in the goal mouth as they try to answer first in this grudge match. Taking the draw for the Marines, Gavin Del Grasso. Eight goals, 7 assists, 15 points through 16 regular season games for the young center of Long Beach. As the crowd begins to erupt in chants, trying to rally around their squad against this formidable top team. And Bellmore Merrick, as this one almost got wheeled on net right there. Long Beach trying to remain in the zone. There's another chance that misses wide of Giglio. Trying to pinch in there and grab it was Rodriguez. As Nyland tosses it back behind the goal. Rodriguez hounded right there. Another try, side of the net, couldn't be stuffed home. And there's another chance. A deflection attempt just misses for the Marines. Another try at the top, and this one goes out of play off the stick of Garen Hagen. Both of these teams have had a lot of success on the offense this year, just by the stats of what they did all season. 112 goals by the Marines in total compared to Bellmore Merrick's 102. Third and fourth. As this one is covered up carefully right there by Corbett. Long Beach able to get this one out. 3-on-1 opportunity, possibly breaking here. And Michał is denied from Presti. So Ginski will try to toss it forward to Braglia, and he's got to chase it down before Pelican can get to it. But Pelican was there before Braglia. However, Braglia is not giving up the battle one bit as everyone begins to joust away in the corner. Ringed around the boards, Michał will have it before trying to angle it perfectly onto the stick of his intended target, Fontaine. Long Beach going for a line change. Almost a heavy collision right there between Drew Demick and one of the Bulldog players. Long Beach resetting once more. Darren Hagen. This one couldn't be angled cleanly on the stick of Michał. But Michał is still progressing in the zone as he tries to get a hold of the puck. Long Beach now having to push back and try to prevent the Bulldogs from getting towards the goal. There you see some of their aggressiveness come into display right there. Drew Demick tried to knife it far, but it's the Bulldogs handling business at the moment. Hagen will play this one off the boards, but he couldn't get it perfectly on the stick of his intended target. Pinching in there, the Bulldogs. So they try to close the gap and get towards the goal. Racing in, Peter Bold going up against that man, Ryan Windsor, number 7. Mike Carroll dumps this one into the end boards for icing. So as we expected, both these teams not really giving a lot of space to each other, especially with playoff spots, a position in the finals up for grabs. Bellmore Merrick had trouble advancing as this is Long Beach tossing it back in. Ryan Nyland in the left corner gets a hold of it, trying to center it in front, and O'Avail and almost pinball dangerously in the direction of Giglio, but fortunately for him, Long Beach was forced out of the zone. However, here they come with the momentum back in. That chance was fended off by Giglio against Pelican. Marines, another chance, and that one was pushed aside by Giglio once again. Nyland had trouble handling it in the slot. Here comes Hagen from the trailer, getting the shot off, but Giglio was able to make the stop. And a vicious hit behind the play was thrown by Ryan Nyland. But fortunately for him, he did not get the penalty out of it. So the play was stopped because of the icing. And this is the first save made by Giglio, and almost. A quick opportunity that got in the back of the net for Long Beach, and we have a redo going. Bellmore Merrick trying to jumpstart the offense and get on the board first, and this one was stashed in front. An extra shove into the nets, and the officials will apprehend the combatants before anything else happens. In 16 regular season games this year, Jake Braglia picked up 8 goals, collected 8 assists for a combined total of 16 points. And he's looking to strengthen those numbers here in the playoffs. That one couldn't go right there for the Bulldogs. Long Beach Marines getting back in the zone. Michow trying to pinch in and get a hold of it. This one's pushed out, tossed around. Long Beach trying to advance in the zone. Michow, but a chance from deep. Save made that time by Giglio, who covers up. Long Beach trying to maintain control of the possession in the zone, while the Bulldogs attempt to escape without any damage. The bodies continue to keep on hitting right there. Bellmore Merrick having trouble tossing that out. Now at the reset with Winder at the point. This one is tossed in further by the Bulldogs, and it'll go for icing. That came off the stick of number 13, Trent Sapienza. 6.5 remaining. Bellmore Merrick trying to exit out of the zone carefully. Long Beach now having the pullback. Here come the Bulldogs back in, but the momentum deteriorates for them. Now we get a penalty going against the Bulldogs, with Long Beach momentarily going to the power play, which will begin in a few seconds. Cross-checking the call. And it goes against Brady Marzalik for the Bulldogs. That's Long Beach. Will send their top forces on the power play. That will consist of Brian Brand in the face-off draw, Patrick Michow to the right of him. And the point, Garen Hagen. As the Marines get the early shot off, but it was stopped that time in a crowd of bodies. Nyland. Got it back to Brand. Brand lays it back to the point. Sent over, and Long Beach trying to work their way inside the zone perfectly. They have an early advantage here over the Bulldogs. And now they'll have to reset. Nyland with Brand in the trailer. He's got Pelican at the top as Hagen moves in a different location and almost sent that one perfectly on the stick of his intended target. Brand keeping it in the zone as the Marines are robbed right there by the high-rising glove of Giglio. And here's a replay of Giglio's stop. Long Beach. In the minute left on the man advantage as the Bulldogs try to prevent them from cashing in on the first opportunity. As a scramble ensues. The Bulldogs trying to get out of the zones. That chance by Hagen. Got a piece of Giglio. Nyland coming in, but he's stopped again by Giglio. Half a minute to go on the penalty against Marzalik. 4.5 remaining in the opening frame. Gavin Del Grasso tied up on the draw as the Bulldogs are able to make the clear. 20 seconds to go for Long Beach to strike on the man advantage. Here they come, motoring back in the zone. Sent across, and the save is made beautifully again by Giglio. And the net comes off its moorings. Chris Giglio. Standing his ground inside the goal mouth. Gavin Del Grasso attempting to get one last face-off draw to go successfully for the Marines. As time expires on the power play, so Long Beach goes 0 for 1 tonight. Bellmore Merrick able to ring this one out, and it'll be chased down by Hagen. Icing was waved off as Hagen is able to pirouette away from the pressure, but it didn't phase his opponents. Bellmore Merrick controlling it in the neutral zone as they try to advance ahead, and there was almost a huge collision right there. Long Beach pushing it back in the corner as Linder tries to chip this one out, but it's taken back by the Marines. Long Beach with the chance. Fended off again right there by Giglio. Another try. Couldn't be stashed in front on the rebounds. And once again, Long Beach sends it in deep. They'll go for a line change. Pelican tosses this one back in the zone. On the chase for the Marines is Jack Ryan as this puck goes out of play. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first. Still no score. Michow. And there was almost a deflection attempt that went right there for Brand. Michow keeps it in the zone, leads it in front. Long Beach almost working their way to a perfect goal right there. Another try. They continue to juggle it in front, but now they have to race back and get it before Braglia can get to it. Pelican aggressively wheeling this one around the boards. Michow tried to center it to the leading man, Brand. And Michow gets the shot off, and it's stopped by Giglio. So despite Michow not getting the perfect feed onto his intended target stick, which was Brian Brand, he was able to get some zone entry and get another opportunity for the Marines. Gavin Del Grasso again on the draw. Bellmore Merrick trying to get one in the back of the net before the buzzer sounds. And we'll have a redo with the puck going out of play. Just about 2 minutes to go here in the first. The story of this contest has been Chris Giglio so far, as Bellmore Merrick will reset once again. Brady Marzalik, Long Island Royals product, having trouble navigating through the pressure right there. Oginski lays the hammer on his opponent, but it's Long Beach who gains the zone, and almost Michael Rodriguez getting queened out right there as he takes this one back to the point. Rodriguez keeps it in the zone. Hagen with the trigger pull, and it's stopped right there by Giglio, who covers up. Great showing of resiliency by Michael Rodriguez, as it looked like he was going to be forced out of the zone, but he kept the puck inside the Bulldogs' territory. Michow sends that chance wide. And this one almost gets by Giglio, but he was able to make the stop again. Hagen at the point, tosses it back onto the stick of that man, Michow. He tried to spin it cleanly on the stick of his intended target, and Hagen will reset once again. Oginski pressuring. Braglia trying to knife it free, and now Bellmore Merrick has the possession as they toss it back in. Final 50 seconds here in the first. Long Beach. And an offside's called. Quiet night so far for the young Aaron Corbett, as it's been Long Beach who's had the most time inside the defensive zone so far tonight. Bellmore Merrick. Now Long Beach controls it again. Brand tried to chip him onto the stick of his target. Now it's Patrick Michow trying to wheel and deal. Brand under heavy pressure, wheels it back in front, and almost a crucial moment right there for the Bulldogs, as they almost found themselves down by a goal heading to the second. But the story remains the same before the puck dropped. Tied at 0 heading to the second. Both teams make their way back out onto the ice as we are ready to drop the puck on these next 15 minutes of hockey. But what will the score be when the buzzer sounds after the second? We're about to find out. Long Beach tosses it in immediately, and it's instantly covered in the glove of Giglio. Michow off the draw. Couldn't get the shot off cleanly. It's loose in front, and it almost got punted home right there by the man that was positioned in front of the net, Brand. This one couldn't be chipped out, but play is not dead because of the high stick. And we'll take a look at the replay of this close call for the Bulldogs. Marzalik got tied up on the draw right there as Long Beach is able to come up with it, and they'll toss it back in the possession of the Bulldogs. Marzalik able to push it forward, and then it's sent in deeper by number 14, Jesse Bowden. Marzalik trying to knife it out of the possession of the Marines. So Long Beach is able to push the Bulldogs out of the zone, and now Bellmore Merrick will have to get back on side. With Long Beach carrying it back into familiar territory. The Marines trying to storm in towards Giglio. But the Bulldogs are able to push back in the other zone. Long Beach trying to prevent the Bulldogs from striking in the second period first. Michael McCardle plays this one off the end boards as the Marines try to escape without any damage in their zone. McCardle having trouble with it, but Long Beach is able to control it carefully before it's tossed in from deep by Del Grasso. And the Bulldogs will reset. Keith Presti slamming on the brakes as he creates some separation, but the feed across is deflected out of play. And we'll have another redo. Playoff hockey atmosphere. There's nothing like it, folks. Keith Presti trying to toss it forward. Long Beach able to return the favor and send it back in deep. Bulldogs trying to defend the zone as Peter Bold continues to hound away in the corner. Bulldogs trying to escape from the clutches of the Marines as they're able to navigate this one back in the Long Beach zone. Presti under heavy pressure in the end boards, trying to make a play happen for his team. This one is chipped off the glass, but it couldn't be popped forward right there. So Long Beach is able to hold the Bulldogs back for a moment, but here comes Bellmore Merrick back in the zone. Loginski put a stop to it right there, and play is stopped because the puck looked like it got caught in the boards or somewhere. Yep, got caught under the boards. Loginski back on the draw. This one going to be chipped forward. It's played off the boards. And then Randolph. Pinched into the end board, corner boards right there. Randolph Dodd. Loginski The Bulldogs gain the zone, but they couldn't advance towards the goal there. Here come the Marines trying to attack in the zone. Chance denied. Michał had trouble corralling it on his stick behind the goal, and the Marines are forced to reset. Randolph Dobb pushes it across to that man, Pelican, who then angles it forward. Here's a chance breaking out here for the Marines. Save, rebound! And it stays out with Chris Giglio losing his glove in the process. And here's a replay to look at what just happened. A gracious display of goaltending by Giglio to keep this game scoreless. And the hits are erupting here in the second. And there's a chance the other way for the Bulldogs, with the Marines having trouble pushing it out of harm's way. Bulldogs trying to create some madness inside the Long Beach's zone, but it's Long Beach who forges ahead and draws the penalty. Drew Demick tripped up. Andrew Liner in the box. Long Beach back on the power play. Familiar faces stepping back onto the ice for the Marines power play units. And it begins with the Bulldogs attempting to clear it out, but it's kept alive right there by Hagen. Island tosses it back to Hagen. Hagen observing, feeds across Michał. Rebound, another save made by Giglio to deny the Marines, and that was almost pinball back in front right there as the Marines are able to keep it alive inside the zone. Brandt. Toe drag, squeeze in front, will score! Patrick Michał, power play goal! The team's top scorer kicks off the night in a mighty way as he's able to pound home the loose puck inside the mad scramble to put his team on top 1-0. And he celebrates like a rock star after scoring. Now it's the Bulldogs. We're looking to counteract after that surprising sequence unfolded. Long Beach looking to add more to the board as Bellmore Merrick finds themselves in a tough position with Long Beach staying in the zone. Michał with another try, and that one got blocked in front. And the Bulldogs are able to come up with the possession. Around it goes. It's kept alive by Bellmore Merrick. This one couldn't be stashed in the slot, but the Bulldogs keep it alive on the failed clearing attempt. Loose in the crease. Corbett shuts down the Bulldogs that time. Here come the Marines back in the zone. Michał, save made by Giglio, and play is stopped. Here's another look at the replay of the Bulldogs' latest chance to tie this game up. Aha! It was the stick of Corbett who was able to negate that scoring opportunity for the Bulldogs. Back in front! Loose in the crease. But Giglio is able to hold on. Del Grasso. The drive from the point by Demick couldn't reach the goal. Del Grasso tries to power through the physical pressure. The Bulldogs are instilling inside their own zone. And now the race is on between Del Grasso and Buglione. This one stays in play. Bulldogs couldn't advance forward. It's the Marines who get back in the zone. Long Beach storming in and almost putting home another one right there. Here comes Hagen again. Hagen tosses this one right into the glove of Giglio, who holds up. Ricardo off the draw, couldn't get it to go. It's loose, but Giglio was able to hold on again. It was rolling towards the goal, but Giglio got a hold of it. Ricardo tries to lay it in front. This one almost carried back towards the goal, but it's going to result in an icing against the Bulldogs. And the Marines will get another shot at the face-off draw. You have to be thinking somewhere in this building, the Massapequa Chiefs and the Syosset Braves are paying attention oh so carefully to see who they potentially might meet in the finals, as this one misses the target. The Bulldogs missed the clear attempt, but they get it out there that time. Marines couldn't advance right there. So that was Michow who was slowed down. A mishandle right there by the Marines almost cost them, as the Bulldogs try to take advantage of the opportunity of the Long Beach. Looking to escape without any mistakes. Here comes Michow back in the zone, trying to lead it across to Aiden Cardo, who then gets it back on to think of Michow. Michow protecting along the wall, and now he'll send it across to Hagen, who plays that one off the boards. Hagen, we almost deflected home right there in the slot by Brandt. Michow battling soon in front, close to the crease. Unbelievable stop by Chris Giglio. And that's worth a replay. Oh my goodness. So it was not Giglio. It looked like Giglio made the stop with his glove, but it was Keith Presti who made the amazing stop on behalf of his netminder, who was in a vulnerable position. Long Beach Marines remain put in the zone while the Bulldogs try to escape and get their first opportunity off, and there was almost a chance right there for that man in front, number 26, Nyland. Hagen in the zone. Hagen muscled hard into the boards right there. Bulldogs trying to force out. Look out! Ryan Nyland provides the boom for the Marines. This one is tossed back in deep. Bulldogs going for a line change as the Marines race out of the zone. This one is played off the boards now by Ryan. Trying to come in there to help with his teammates as Hagan will have to pick it up from the end boards and play it ahead to Ryan, but Ryan had trouble advancing forward. Ryan almost in trouble right there. Bulldogs keep it in the zone. The Marines push it back inside Bellmore Merrick's territory. Ryan trying to work in the corner to no avail. But the Marines almost get a hold of it as the Bulldogs make another push inside the Marine zone. Bouncing in front! Unfortunately for Long Beach, they're able to escape without any damage, as this one's tossed back into the body of Corbett, who plays it carefully aside. And we've just reached about 4 minutes left remaining in this second period. Racing in to get it, Peter Bolt. Bolt drops it to that man, Ryan, who had trouble getting the shot off. There's Braglia tossing this one off the boards, and he'll chase it down against Randolph Dodd. Has a stick in a tough position with Braglia on top of it. Bulldogs remain in the zone, and the save is made again by Corbett. Long Beach Marines able to push out and get back into the Bulldog zone. And that chance to stop it, Giglio. And the rebound couldn't be put home right there in the slots by Demick. Almost another goal right there for Michow as this is carried back in by Aiden Cardo. Cardo taking the task heavily in the end boards. And now everyone meets for a conference inside the Bulldog zone. Back in front, Michow stopped by Giglio, who holds on. And here's another look at the stop by Giglio. This we can confirm that Giglio makes the save. That we can definitely confirm right there. Rand on the draw. Michow waiting on the wing, but it's the Bulldogs who have possession of the puck. But it's relinquished back into the possession of the Marines, who toss it back in the boards. Cardo trying to get a hold of it as Hagan keeps it alive inside the zone. Cardo with a spinner around and maneuver as he almost breaks free to the nets. Bulldogs trying to advance the other way and counteract the Marines' aggressive forechecking units. Arzalik controlling it, now almost losing it right there to the Marines as Long Beach will reset once again. 2 minutes left here in the second, 1-0 the score. The visitors are out in front, trying to go into the final period with a possible upset. There's this chance. This is the net of Giglio. Trying to crash in and get an opportunity now. Is that man with the turnaround try. Another save made, and it stays in the zone. This one is tossed on net, but it caromed in the corner where number 7, Michael Rodriguez, had trouble advancing. Michow gets a hold of it. Michow with a chance. Michow stopped by Giglio. And we'll have another draw. Gavin Del Grosso wins the draw. Rodriguez trying to get a hold of it. Turnaround shot. Save made in the glove by Giglio. The seconds of this period winding down ever so slowly. As the Marines try to score again, but here come the Bulldogs advancing in Long Beach's zone with the long toss. Bellmore Merrick trying to strike before the buzzer sounds here in the second. Another chance, negated off the block in front. Bulldogs keep it in the zone. Oginski pressures his man against the end boards. That was Pelican. Everyone battling hard in that location. As Braglia muscles his opponent against the boards. Braglia with the keep. Braglia fires wide of the net. Presti trying to lead it in front to Braglia again to no avail. Where it's not Braglia, and there's Long Beach. 2-on-1 opportunity. Rodriguez stopped by Giglio. Rebounds. Marines having trouble getting a hold of it. The buzzer sounds. We head to the third with Long Beach on top 1-0. Shout out to Mr. Dell, who's tuning in all the way from Fort Myers, Florida. Third period begins. Long Beach advancing in the zone. Now it's Bellmore Merrick getting back into Long Beach's territory as they try to tie things up in these possible final 15 minutes of play. Chase across, score! Bulldogs on the board! We were wondering when Bellmore Merrick was going to punch home the equalizer. Well, there's your answer. And now we've got a battle tied up at 1. Long Beach trying to bounce back from the recent turn of events. A chance on net, misses, rebound, side of the goal, score! Marines back in the lead! Ryan Nyland pops home the tie-breaking goal. Back and forth we go. Randolph Dodd. Muscled off right there by his man Brendan Higgins. And we get a stoppage of play. Bulldogs trying to advance the other way after what seems like a change of direction for the time being resulted into more madness courtesy of the Marines offensive units. Palm Beach having trouble pushing ahead, and the door came off its hinges. Thankfully, we have spectators standing right in that vicinity to alert the official, because that could have ended ugly. So bravo to the fans who have joined us here in this building tonight. Physicality continuing to ramp up down low. Higgins having trouble clearing out, but he's able to push it out there. And again, Higgins feeds it across to that man, Aiden Drum. Long Beach remaining in the zone. The Bulldogs have trouble clearing it out. Another chance from deep, and it's stopped by Giglio. Coming from the stick of Sean Pratt. One is popped in the air, but it's settled down along the boards. Bulldogs getting a hold of the possession. Coming in with steam, and the save is made, that time by Corbett, and someone lost their stick after the play. That was Chris Cacciatore driving in the zone, trying to tie things up again for Bellmore Merrick. Ryan trying to push it out. Bulldogs make the keep. Bragler got it in front. Across, and it couldn't be stuffed home right there by Oginski. Oginski couldn't get a hold on the second try as the Marines advance back into familiar territory. But it couldn't be led across right there by Nyland. However, the Marines remain in the zone. In front, score! It counts! No, it doesn't! And here's the replay. The potential 2-goal lead blown off by goaltender interference. And there was clear indication right there in the replay that we just showed. Another chance from deep, and this one hit off the mask of Corbett's. And the Marines will benefit from that by clearing it out. Or pardon me, the Bulldogs will benefit from the Marines clearing that out as they'll get another chance inside their zone with a face-off draw. Back to the point. Another try. That one got blocked in front. Michow has a man up ahead, but now he pulls back as Michow is the one that's trying to take care of business for this Marines offense. Bulldogs going back the other way. This one's let it cross, but no one was home to receive it. Marines getting a hold of it again. Aiden Cardo couldn't finish the job as Giglio dove ahead to make the cover. Another draw inside the Bulldog zone. Another chance from deep. And the save made that time by Giglio. It's kept alive by the Marines. Trying to pinch in there and get a chance tonight is Joseph Henry. Henry down low. Couldn't knife it in front right there. As the Bulldogs are able to push it out. Marines fire it back in. This one is played off the boards. Weiner had trouble advancing from that location. However, the Bulldogs push out of the zone and get back into Long Beach's territory. It looked like Randolph Dodd was going to line up Higgins with a big boom, and there was almost another big collision right there along the wall. Linder tosses this one off the boards. Marines again. Bulldogs stopped right there by Corbett. A penalty is going against Long Beach for the first time tonight. And how the tides have changed with the Marines going to the penalty box for a high sticking. Randolph Dodd was the player that committed the infraction. It's Bellmore Merrick who gets their shot now on the man advantage. Keith Presti plays it onto the stick. That man Cacciatore tries to flip it across to Marzalik, and it almost got canceled out right there by the hard charge in Nyland as Marzalik tries to win that battle down low against Hagan. Plays it back to Cacciatore. Whips that one over the nets. Bulldogs trying to strike here in the late moments of this contest. Cacciatore pinned up against the boards. Marzala coming to help. Back to point, one-timer. It loose, and it stays out! The power play continues, however. Another chance in the slot, and that one was stopped by Giulio. Buckle up, Grandma. We're in for a wild ride. Marzalik getting a hold of it, trying to get a hold of it as he was pitched up against the boards right there. Almost a heavy collision when Michał evading carnage. Michał in the zone, stopped by Giulio. Michał trying to keep it under his control right there to no avail as Bellmore Merrick tries to advance with 20 seconds remaining on the power play, and the seconds continue to wind down with the Bulldogs having to trek from their own zone. Toss the head, save made by Corbett, rebound, another stop off the mask of Corbett, led it forward. Breakaway chance, stopped by Giulio, rebound, loose, score! Hold on. Hold on just a second, folks. Michael Rodriguez kicked the puck in, and the referee was there at the right moment to make the call. And oh my goodness. This place went from pandemonium to frustration in a matter of seconds. Rodriguez down low as the Marines are about to head to the power play for the third time tonight. What is going on? That's incredible. It is so loud in this building that no one on the ice can hear the whistle. Nico Buglione. It was a delayed penalty, and Nico Buglione was not aware it was going against his team because of how loud the building is. And so the Marines will try to take advantage of this third power play opportunity. 1 for 2 tonight. But the question remains, can they do it again? Off the post, rebound, score! It was Brian Brand on the follow-up. And this one for sure will count. 3-1. Bellmore Merrick facing a 2-goal deficit for possibly the last 6.5 minutes in this contest. Varsity leading the charge, back in the zone, in front! Unbelievable diving play made by Aaron Corbett! Aaron Corbett! Spectacular in net! And in the other end, play is stopped by Giglio, but this is Aaron Corbett. Oh my goodness! And there's the rallying call from the Long Beach fans, acknowledging the amazing heroism of their unbelievable netminder, Aaron Corbett. Went in front, but it couldn't be jammed home right there. Island plays it off the spinorama try. As Giglio finds himself in a vulnerable position, the Marines score again. And now the focus is on Bellmore Merrick's Chris Giglio, who ended up getting hurt on the goal. And by the clear replay evidence, it was from his own teammate Brady Marzalik falling on top of him. Chris Giglio, who's been amazing all season, was attended to by the team trainer. We're taking a look at the replay again, and there you see it. The replay shows an obvious Chris Giglio in a vulnerable position, and Brady Marzalik accidentally fell on top of him, and there's the results of that mess as Chris Giglio gets escorted back to the Bellmore Merrick bench with help from the team doctor and assistant coach. And unfortunately, due to that injury, the switch has been made. The witching hour for Bellmore Merrick has reached a pinnacle, with them down by 3. Benjamin Greco now in net for the Bulldogs. It's Chris Giglio. He's being attended to by the team doctor on the bench. It's absolutely crazy how this game has turned out. A lot different than what we expected when puck drop began at 7:30. Just based on the fact these two teams finished the regular season in an epic 2-2 sudden death tie. Tie up on the draw again, Oginski swings it, or tried to swing it back to the top. And here come the Marines, back in the zone. This one couldn't be popped across, pushed towards the goal again. And now we have chaos in the inboards. And it appears we're going to have offsetting penalties to the players that were involved in that little skirmish after the whistle. Evan Oginski in the box for the Bulldogs, while Ryan Nylands gets hit with the infraction for the Marines. One is feathered back in the zone, and Cacciatore will try to wheel this one out of harm's way. You wonder if the head coach will take a gamble here and pull the goalie with Bellmore Merrick's season hanging in the balance, with 4 minutes remaining in the contest. Hagen relinquishes it off the boards to the Bulldogs, but Long Beach gets the possession back. Sent towards the goal and played carefully by the Bulldogs once more. Look out there! A massive collision inside the zone, and now we might have more fireworks. So the frustration continues to mount for the number 1 seeded Bellmore Merrick Bulldogs, as they are just about 3 minutes away from facing a devastating end to their season. Higgins tried to lay it across to his intended target. Marzalik double teamed in the wall right there. Bulldogs get another chance, but it misses wide, and it goes out of play. So we'll have another draw. be sure to stick around for the next game following this one between the Syosset Braves and the Massapequa Chiefs, as the semifinals continues right here on the one and only LI Sports Network. Marzalik couldn't advance. Patrick Michow bursting in, banned on the attempt, tried to lay it across to no avail. The Bulldogs try to spring forward. Michow gets it back, and it's tossed back towards the goal, where Corbett plays it carefully on the stick of his captain, who will just play this with caution. On the chase, McCardle. 2-minute warning commences. Around the boards again. McCardle will track it down, and he gets tripped up. No call. And that is in. 5-1 Marines. So it leaked right through the pads of the Bulldogs netminder, courtesy of the stick of Sean Caprat, to make this a 5-1 game. And the Bulldogs, Chris Giglio, gets acknowledged with one last roar of applause as he exits to the locker room to get further treatment on his injured shoulder as a result of his teammate falling on top of him when the Marines scored to make it 4-1. Bulldogs pushing forward. We reached the final 50 seconds of play. Long Beach Marines hungry for more, but they're not going to put that one home right there. Enjoy the sounds of the final seconds of the third period. As Aaron Corbett is congratulated by his teammates for his amazing work in nets tonight, which has resulted in the Long Beach Marines upsetting the undefeated Bellmore Merrick Bulldogs. Long Beach storms on to the finals. And the latest chapter of this hard-fought battle culminates in handshakes and the traditional showing of sportsmanship as the Long Beach Marines advance to the finals, and we are getting set for Massapequa versus Syosset in a few moments right here on the